to stocks. We're going to keep all of these on our radar today. Finally, let's talk about all of the cues from the futures and options space as well. And Mangalam is standing by with that. Good morning, Mangalam.
Good morning. So yesterday we outperformed the global markets, and while the FIs bought about 312 crores in the cash market, the important part was there was a lot of short covering that took place in index futures. The FIs bought about 1,200 crores in index futures, and they covered almost 10,500 shorts, had about 2,500 longs. The market not falling is a big positive for these shorts in the system, because then they tend to cover, and that's what we've seen over the last few trading sessions. On September 15th itself, the short positions of the FIs were at 76%. Now that's come down all the way to 68%, but they're still net short on the index. So to that extent, today will be important. The other factor that played out was the FIs also covered a lot of short calls. They had written a fair amount of calls, so those calls around 17,500, 17,600 were covered to the tune of 60,000 contracts. And importantly, we also saw put addition on the short side to the tune of 33,000 contracts. However, does that mean we keep going higher? Well, perhaps not, because yesterday's high was at the 20-day exponential moving average of 17,676. So to that extent, it will be important to see whether the SGX Nifty, which indicates a gap up opening, sustains or not. Because if it does sustain, then only then we can see further short covering. And if it doesn't, then we're all eyeing the 50-day exponential moving average, which is 17,314 in terms of the next important support. But it will also be extremely stock specific, as it has been over the last few trading sessions. Two stocks on my radar, Delta Corp and Escorts. Escorts, after hitting a fresh 52-week high, has entered F&O ban. And Canfin Homes is the other one. Yesterday ended at the low point of trade. Post-close, we had the news of the MD CEO resigning, and there were 55% open interest jumps or a lot of short positions added on the stock. So what happens today will be extremely crucial. Will those shorts cover, or will they get follow through?
All right, Mangalam, Reema, as well as Vivek, thank you very much for joining.